Pisces in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I promised this reading like 2 days ago, so my apologies, Pisces, but I'm getting around to you guys today, okay? As promised. What is that doing in here? All right. Some of you guys are dealing with a karmic connection or a karmic tie. Maybe you're unaware of it. Maybe through your experiences with this person, you're like, this has to be a karmic connection. This cannot be my person, all right? So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. And then I'm going to pull out the love oracles, the romance angels first, and the island time wellness. And then we're going to tap into the cards, the tarot cards. Some of you guys are releasing extra responsibility with dealing with love or a lover, okay? So again, you were carrying out around burdens that was not yours. Maybe burdens of your lover. Maybe they had addiction problems, anger problems, whatever it was, you were carrying it around. You guys are also empaths as well, or it could be. Okay, so you were soaking up people's energy that was not yours, that did not belong to you. So maybe you woke up one day and was like, you know what, this is exhausting. I have a lot of love for this person. We connect very well. But the math ain't mathing. It ain't working out. Somebody could be wanting a reconciliation. They like your friendship. They like to celebrate with you. Some of you guys might drink together, party together, all right? Somebody was doing some love spells, some black magic. Whether this was you or them, please remember energies can be vice versa. They could be very interchangeable. I will be saying he, she, they, it. Take it as it applies, okay? This reading will not be for everybody. It's not everybody's reading. So if you do get what I'm putting down, some messages resonate with you or your situation, please hit that like button. Also subscribe to the tribe. If you subscribe, I can pick up on your energy more, okay? So again, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. All right, it's saying stay optimistic about your love life. Some of you guys could be going through a honeymoon. Something could have happened during the honeymoon. All right, let's see what is going on in Pisces energy, spirit, ancestors, loved ones, higher self. Thank you for these messages. Please protect me and my audience. Any evil energy, please return right back to sender. All right? Again, like I said, you have chemistry with somebody. You guys have a deep connection. All right? But again, for some of you guys, something was burning you or something isn't burning you. Some of you guys are engaged. Okay? All right? You might be having your love life might be ascending to a higher level. So if you were just friends, now you guys could be lovers or boyfriend and girlfriend. If you guys were just boyfriend and girlfriend, it could be now being engaged. Hope I didn't spoil anything for anybody. Again, you feel like there's a strong magnetic chemistry bond between you and this person that we're talking about. You could think this person is your soulmate. All right? Yes, this is your soulmate. This is the one. Hi, it's spiritual me 2048. You need to express your love, Pisces, or your partner needs to. We're going to find out who it is. All right? Show me more for Pisces energy. Thank you, ancestor spirit guides. Show me Pisces. So whatever this is, you have a strong bond between somebody. All right? Whatever your situation is with this person, it is leveling up. Okay? Codependency could be involved. Maybe this is the extra burden that you're carrying around. Somebody's codependent, whether it's you or them. Somebody needs somebody around. Somebody can't be alone. Somebody needs extra people. They just feel validated. They can't be by themselves. All right? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Somebody, like I said, somebody could have a heavy addiction. Drinking, smoking, shopping, food addiction. There's all kinds of addiction. All right? But we definitely going to see what's going on. Give me two. Thank you, Spirit. Give your relationship a chance. We are in Mercury retrograde in your energy, Pisces, okay? So some of you guys need to work on your partnership. Yeah, you might be carrying around extra responsibilities or burdens of your person, but if you guys share this strong bond, maybe it's worth it. Maybe, guys, this situation is interchangeable. Maybe they carry around extra responsibilities and burdens for you too. Maybe it goes both ways. And maybe you need to look at it that way. If your love life is ascending to a different level, you have to be balanced and fair with it. Like I always say, love is not just enough. It takes respect. It takes honesty. It also takes work. It is work to be in a relationship. Anything that requires a partnership is work. That's why it's called a partnership. Express your love. Okay? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture that you seek. Okay? Or you know. What's at the bottom of the deck? Again, your soulmate. Whoever you guys are dealing with, this is possibly your soulmate. Maybe that's why that magnetic attraction is there. We have let go and control issues, okay, and trust this situation as it unfolds. All right. So some of you guys have trust issues. You don't trust your partner. Maybe they don't trust you. It's hard to build a bond with that. It's hard to build a partnership with that. Maybe you're codependent where you need this person to validate where they are every day, or they need this from you. Cut it out. I'm right here. My dog. Some of you guys, this is a new love. Like I said, some of you guys could have been friends. Friends with benefits. All right? But you're realizing this is more than just friends. You want this person more than just a friendship. You want a love connection with this person. You feel that you guys have a lot of chemistry. There is a strong bond. All right? And maybe you start off with friends. Maybe it's going to be more than just friends. Oh, this is juicy. Let's get into the tarot. We'll say the Time Island Wellness cards. I am juggling my words. Maybe when you get around this person, you can't speak. Maybe you get nervous. You get clammy hands. Okay? Let's see. What is going on in Pisces energy about love? What is going on with Pisces with love during this retrograde? Maybe you got a person that you once were in, Ten of Swords. In reverse. So some of you guys are recovering from some type of betrayal, heartbreak, backstabbing, something that you went through. Okay, you could have been dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You are recovering from some type of betrayal. With the Ten of Swords here, it is an end. Okay? Again, so you have to allow things to unfold naturally. You have to trust the process. You have to give yourself time to heal and really go through it. Right? Page of Cups in reverse. Is this whole deck in reverse? No. Again, you could have been dealing with somebody that was very emotional, somebody that took your love for granted, somebody that was very emotionally immature, okay? They could be saying this about you, all right? Give me more about the situation. What is the root cause of the situation for Pisces? 8 of Pentacles. You could have been dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Something didn't work out. Somebody really didn't invest in this situation like you thought they were. Maybe you were codependent in thinking that this person was going to spend more time in this relationship, in this partnership. Again, if it started off as friends or whatever the case was. Maybe you was in a partnership with somebody and they betrayed you. They lied to you. They deceived you. They really hurt your heart. They backstabbed you. So now it's hard for you to open up and trust any process with anybody. So maybe you're trying to just be friends first while you're going through this healing process. And maybe through the healing process, you're with a friend and you realize that you guys really have a strong magnetic bond. And you're like, wow, can this be more than just friends? Or maybe this is how this person is thinking about with you. All right? Show me the past in it. Wow. Some of you guys, again, you prayed, okay? Or you had somebody that was praying on your downfall. You also had somebody that maybe didn't believe in prayer. Maybe you did with the white magic in reverse, right? Maybe you felt like your prayers were being unanswered, okay? So again, some of you guys had to move on to calmer waters. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here, okay? You move on to calmer waters. You had to get out of your head about this situation, this person, this betrayal. Again, because you're trying to heal. You don't want to be stuck there. You also don't want to be codependent and stagnant on this person's energy and what they've done to you. Because it is an end. Yeah, it didn't work out. Somebody didn't invest in this, all right, like they should have or could have or once did, all right? Maybe this was you. Yeah, this was a connection that fell apart. For some of you guys, maybe it was a friendship that fell apart. Okay? Maybe this was a close friend you really love. This don't always have to be romantic love. With the Two of Cups here, you guys were no longer on the same page. There were things that fell apart. So you had to move on from this. And you could have prayed about it and felt like your answers were going your prayers were going unanswered. But you know, when the divine God don't want you with somebody, they will make a situation very uncomfortable until you get it. Until you get it. They will allow backstabbing, betrayal. Okay? They will allow certain things. Again, you got clarity. You have a mental breakthrough. You could have been dealing with the Leo. You can see through this person now. You know this person. You have clarity about what's going on. You know the truth. You've been enlightened. Okay? You've been enlightened to the truth of the matter, what was going on. Okay? What was the cause? All right? Five of Wands in reverse. To get rid of this chaos within inside of you, this person could have put you in competition. All right? Maybe, like I said, with that being next to the sun, that was the revelation that came into it. You was going up against others. And this was causing a lot of fights in you guys' relationship. A lot of turmoil. All right? You didn't know what to believe. You definitely didn't believe this person. Maybe this person was codependent, needing validation from other people, needing to be seen, needing attention. This person, somebody treated you like trash. They hurt you. They threw you out like you were nothing. You were dealing with a clown. Somebody also treated you like you were in a circus. Putting you through all kind of, hi Janella Rosa, all kind of activities. And you felt like, am I part of the circus or watching it? What is going on here? I'm in a whole bunch of drama that I did not put myself in or want to be in. Okay? So again, the divine spirit, your ancestors, they revealed this person or this situation to you because you need to see what was going on. And to stop yourself from doubting yourself, blaming yourself, they wanted you to see that this person that you were dealing with was trash, was not worth your time. Some of you guys are getting some good news. Okay? It could be from a younger fire sign. Okay? This also is sparking a flame within you again, a passion, a new direction. Something's making you happy. All right? Could be with a Sagittarius. If you don't stop, because I'm going to bring him back here, and he's going to wind back here. This was all divinely guided. You're divinely guided away from this person, this situation, because there was nothing but drama and chaos in your life. And the universe wanted you to see somebody for who they really was. They were not investing in this as much as you was, okay? So you were basically wasting your time. This person could have been telling people you were codependent on them. You were wanting them around. You were clingy. All right? Yeah, it was shocking news. The divine intervened right there because the foundation was faulty. It was built of lies, betrayal, deception. It was not a firm foundation. Again, a lot of accidents, a lot of chaos. It was shocking news for you to find this out. Also here, it is shocking news that somebody's going to find out about you. How you have a whole new revelation about your life. How you healed and moved on. Okay? We're going to see. What is this good news for Pisces? What is this good news? Oh. Jesus Christ. This man don't leave me alone. Some of you guys might be getting married. You could be finding out about a marriage. You could be finding out that the person got married. Yeah, it might be good news to you because you're like, I ain't got to deal with them no more. That's fine. Somebody also might be finding out that you were married. Okay? Again, you learned some valuable lessons and this changed you. For the better or the worse. But it changed you. Now you have a different perspective. Now you are getting closer to source. You're realizing that God stepped in to save you from this person and their chaos and their badness and their drama. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody that don't even believe in anything. They only believe in the Most High. Okay? Karmic connection. A karmic time. Happy birthday to anybody's birthday that is today or this week. Somebody definitely was holding on to your energy. Okay? But the divine was guiding you to hold back. Pull back your energy. Conserve your energy. Preserve it for somebody that's worth it. Whoa. Some of you guys were definitely dealing with a fire sign. Or have fire in their chart. Or you do. Now you have somebody that is taking action. Or you're taking this action to go a different direction, to see things from a higher view, to realize that God did intervene in this relationship to save you, not to hurt you. But at first it had to show you the truth about the person, the matter, who you was dealing with, what you was up against, who you was relying on and trusting in. But you had to trust the divine. You had to trust your spirit guides. You had to trust your ancestors. All right? Some of you guys are at a place where you need to heal. You needed to heal. You had to get a lot of rest and rejuvenate because this person exhausted you. Whatever you're finding now or whatever you found out, it drained you. This person could have drained you. You were tired of fighting battles that were not yours to fight. You were tired or are tired of carrying around this extra weight that this person was projecting onto you, giving onto you. It exhausted you. It drained you. It could have really made you like physically sick for a lot of you guys. You had to focus on your health, your mental health, your overall well-being. Because whoever you were dealing with, okay, they were making you very exhausted with their chaos, their drama, their toxic energy. But this person is also very obsessed. And hey, I feel like they're codependent on you or you're codependent on this person because they always were there for you. They wanted you to feel validated in that way. Like they can throw that up back in your face. Like, I'm always here for you. Who's going to love you? Who's going to be there when I did that for you? Trying to make you feel guilty. This person had you very much in your feelings. You could be facing a lot of options, Pisces. This person also might have had a lot of options themselves. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. Another water sign here. Yeah, you had a lot of options, or you do. You had different ways that you can go. You can take a different route. Again, it's about investing in yourself, not taking a risk with this person. Having blind faith and going a different path. Some of you guys had to actually pack up and move. Go into a different direction. But what you realize is that you were doing this, you were starting all over from scratch, even with your emotions. Even with your emotions. You were not going to be confused about what to do. Again, yeah, you might have a lot of options, but you had to choose wisely because you chose this person. And what happened from this? Betrayal, heartbreak, sorrow. Some of you guys could have lost yourself with always doing for this person. You lost the essence of who you are, your connection to source or to anything. You could have been dealing with a charmer. Somebody could be saying, this is you, Pisces. Okay, Scorpio's energy here again, or have that in their chart, or you do. Somebody that, you know, operate out of love. They can say all the right things, okay? But when it comes to their actions, they don't match their words. They just say what they need to say to get by for the day. This person carries their heart on their sleeve, okay? They also could feel this way about you. And that's why they felt like they can manipulate you. That's why they can get over on you. Because you guys are dreamers. You do feel and want that fantasy love life, that fairy tale ending. It's nothing wrong with that. Some of you guys could be hopeless romantics. But the part of that word are hopeless. You got to remember who you are, and you have to have a realization to the fact of the matter of what's going on, what's being displayed in front of your eyes. You got to believe what you see, okay? Not all the time what you hear, but what you see. When the math ain't mathing, there is no calculation, all right? This puts you into isolation, but you have somebody constantly obsessed with you, watching you. You could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart. Somebody is obsessed with you. Even though right now you're in isolation, you're in solitude, because you got to look back and reflect on the emotions of this. You got to look back and reflect on how you chose this person, how all this unraveled, what happened. Some of you guys are steady in that situation. But again, don't be obsessed where you're blaming yourself. Don't take on that extra responsibility, because you're sabotaging yourself. Sometimes people are just who they are. And like I said in other readings, people change like underwear. They can love you today and hate you tomorrow. Okay? Show me more about the situation. Some of you guys have a divine partner coming in. But you saw the devil. I feel like you were dealing with a karmic. You could have felt like this was your divine partner. So you definitely was heartbroken when this person backstabbed you, betrayed you. Yeah, you definitely were in your mind. Or are in your mind. Eight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What is this Eight of Swords and what is this divine partner? Oh, somebody's watching, trying to get more information on you. You could have had somebody studying you, so they knew how to move. They studied you. Give me this Eight of Swords. This is Gemini's energy. Some of you guys did not pay attention to your intuition. Leo's energy. This could have been involving a Leo. Wow. Ooh. Taurus and Libra energy. All right. Some of you guys, not all of you, your partner that you thought was your divine match, your divine partner, could have went out and got somebody else pregnant. Okay? Not for everybody. Could have got somebody pregnant. Could have involved a third party. Could have lied, cheated. So you knew you had to move on here with the number 7. You were divinely guided to move away from this person. This person could have moved away from you with the swiftness, really fast. Not telling you the truth of everything, okay? It was very sneaky. Okay, this is how you felt. This is how you've seen this person. Again, you were not paying attention to your intuition, or your person was not paying attention to theirs. They could have came and told you the truth about what was going on, but they refused to do that. They refused to do that. They caused a lot of anxiety for you. Okay, so you very much was afraid. For some of you guys, your intuition was nudging you that something else was going on behind the scenes. But again, what we do, Aquarius and Pisces, we don't listen to our intuition. We don't listen to that first nudge that come from that solar plexus, that come from that gut feeling. We don't listen. Because we want to see this person like we always saw them, with the great light, right? Yeah, some of you guys had downloads. You saw it in a dream. It was all a dream, okay? But again, sometimes you don't realize and fathom it. Some of us don't remember our dreams, but that's why you're supposed to have a dream journal. You saw certain things in your dream. You could have saw this person cheating on you. You could have saw somebody pregnant. You could have saw all kinds of things. Fishes, like my mother said, again. But you didn't tie it together. You didn't want to believe this because how could this be? This is my partner. This is my person. You could have been married to this person for some of you guys. Some of you guys, this could have been you. Not all of you. But some of you guys, this is your reading. You had somebody basically blaming you for everything, saying that you were codependent, saying that you didn't want to let them go, saying they were blaming you for everything. This person could have had addictions that they blamed you for. They could have had issues that they blamed you for. There was a lot of chaos and drama in you guys' relationship, but no matter what, you wanted to stick it out. You wanted to stick it out. You wanted to stay. Because you love this person. But this caused more betrayal and heartbreak than anything. What broke your heart fixed your vision. You're knowing that now. You're seeing that now with the Hermit card. Because you're in isolation. You're self-reflecting. Okay? You realize the only person really right now you can depend on is yourself. You are that light at the end of the tunnel. You were left in a lot of darkness. You were confused about a lot of things. Okay? You were in a debauchery. I just want to go one reading where this don't pop up. Some of you guys, somebody were using black magic on you. You could have been using black magic to get this person back. All right? Queen of Wands in reverse. A dark witch. Somebody very insecure, very nasty, very malicious. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. What do you want? What do you want? If you come over here and cry, I'm going to beat your ass. Because all you do is be up my butt. You being thrown in the bath today, stinky poo. My doggy. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. What didn't I tell you don't come over here and bother me? He looked right at me like, I'm going to come bother you. Yeah, somebody, it looked like this Queen of Wands was throwing magic your way. This dark witch. Okay? All right. Oh, God. Here we go. Seven of Swords, Aquarius, and Pisces energy. Energetic vampire. The Page of Pentacles. Like I said, some of you guys had to strategize your exit. You had to strategize, or this person strategized their exit from you. They could have felt like you were draining them, vice versa. You could have felt like this person was draining you. It was nothing but chaos. And you wanted to start all over. Some of you guys could have had a child together here with the Page of Pentacles. But a lot of you guys, again, with that self-reflection and being in isolation, being in time away from this person, you realize that you had to learn from your failures. Maybe this relationship failed. Maybe there was a lot of chaos, debauchery, betrayal, heartache, heartbreak. But you learned from this situation because this was draining you just to be in it. You feel like you was losing yourself, your spirit, your light. You felt like you was always in a place of darkness. You were always defending yourself. Argument, okay? So you know, this person could have been watching you. You could have always been watching this person because you didn't trust them. You didn't believe them, okay? This was also self-sabotaging yourself. Because you knew the truth about this person, that they were actually draining you. That they were an energetic vampire. Okay? Could have been dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You have that in your chart. So some of you guys had to be focused on yourself. Get back on to your job, back into your child, back into your family. You had to focus on yourself. It might have taken a long, slow, and steady process, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. Something was gradually happening, all right? Again, this could have been a twin flame that fell from grace, all right? Or this is what you believed in. You believed this was your twin flame, your divine partner, okay? But your twin flame and your soulmate are totally two different people. I'm hearing that somebody said that you were not their twin flame and they went towards a divine partner, okay? King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you guys dealt with a water sign, another water sign, or somebody that had it in their chart. This person really had a lot of love for you, but they had to control their love, or you had this with them. You had to control you had to balance out your love. You had to make sure. Because again, they were draining you. They were pulling on these heartstrings that they know you had. They know that you had a lot of love for them. And they played with that. Okay? And then when they got ready to, they threw you out like you were nothing. They absorbed and took all the essence they needed from you. Whatever they needed from you, they got. Whatever they can use from you, they got. They use your good nature. How you care for people, Pisces. They use that against you. Okay? What I said. They're an emotional manipulator. Okay? They wanted to tie your heart up in the strings. They wanted you bonded to them emotionally. They wanted you bonded to them emotionally. This was somebody that played with your emotions, operated out of your kindness. And yeah, they couldn't tell you the truth here with the Sun card, but you knew what it was. You just had to pay attention to your intuition. You definitely had to see what was being thrown to you in your dreams, in your downloads, in that gut feeling. Okay? You had this person out there telling people you was obsessed, you were clingy, you were the emotional manipulator. This could have been somebody you lived with, you shared a home with. 1111, the twin flame connection. Again, it's somebody you had to heal from. You had to walk on a different path to heal for your own sanity, for your own emotional balance. Yeah, you had a lot of love for this person, but you had to hold that in because they played on it. They played on your heartstrings. You did not want to feel rejected. This person could have rejected you. You felt rejected at one time. All right? Somebody could have been accusing somebody of being a gold digger. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're usually not a good mother. They can't hold on to money. They're a gold digger, a leech. All right? Scorpio energy, Taurus. I'm sorry, Virgo and Taurus. Somebody also said that you didn't have no boundaries. Okay? You didn't have no standards. You fall for anything. So that's what they did. They told you anything. Made you believe anything. And for a long time, you guys might have believed it. But when you started to wake up, Pisces, you woke up. That's right. You started to focus on your money. The divine gifted you something, okay? This person could have been all about money. And here they're projecting that onto you. Divine gifted you something that was going to be more stable. Okay? Two of Wands. You were not planning this. You were not planning this. You had somebody that, again, went into the wrong direction. Okay? They were trying to confuse you about which direction you needed to go into about this situation. Instead of rejecting it, you just got to a place where you were emotionally numb about this person. You were emotionally numb. You woke up to their, and you started to, again, not invest in it anymore. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It began to be a waste of time, a bad investment. Because again, you wear your heart on your sleeve too. You're very supportive. You're very emotionally balanced. You also have high intuition. The Queen of Cups is a nurturer. She loves on herself first. So you had to, again, realize you were wasting your time and energy invested on this person, this situation, this partnership. Okay? Yeah, you guys might have had a lot of chemistry, but some of you guys decided to go somewhere else. Okay? Or maybe when you was by yourself, someone got attracted to you. And this could have been somebody you saw as a friend. Somebody you didn't even look at like that. Again, it was a waste of time. So a reconciliation, some of you guys might have wanted a reconciliation, or your person did. This is Scorpio's energy. They could have been communicating you, sending you all kinds of messages of love over the internet, DMing you, whatever. Text messages, sending you all kinds of messages about love. How they cared about you, whatever. It was confusing. Because again, like I said, their actions was not matching their words. 1 minute, I'm obsessed with you. 1 minute, you're calling me this, a gold digger, a leech, and next minute you love me. But how do you love somebody and treat them that way and talk to them that way? Very confusing energy. Show me more. You have somebody that wanted to take. They were breadcrumbing you, Pisces. This person was very inconsistent in and out of your life. Okay? They wanted you in stagnant energy. They wanted you stuck. Where you couldn't think straight. You couldn't make a decision. The devil. Toxic. This person was very jealous. And no, they're not innocent. You could have known this person since your childhood. You could have been dealing with a Gemini. Alright? This is also very karmic. Capricorn energy. Some of you guys built a lot. You could have had a business with this person. Or whoever's coming in, you're building a business with this person or working at their business for some of you guys. For some of you guys, this is the person that's coming in. All right? Like I said, you could have felt like your past person worked with other people against you, did magic on you, did a lot of mental and emotional spell work on you. They could have did sex magic. All right? Some of you guys put an end into the cycle or situation because you release these burdens. You release that extra responsibility. All right? And for some of you guys, you chose a different direction, a different partner. But for a lot of you guys, you decided to work on yourself first. And maybe this other partner came in. But please, 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 please. Please, please. Be weary of this new partner. Why? Got karmic connection that came out for that when I asked about the new partner. This new partner could be a bad boy. All right, we got 36 people here, 15 likes. Come on now. This person could be a bad boy. They could have a lot of legal issues. They could be known in the legal system. They could like a lot of attention. You got Leo here again, Gemini. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you and this person could be about their money. They could make money. But they're very toxic. They could be very jealous, very obsessed with your energy. All right. Be wary too. This person could want to marry you, or you could want to marry this person. This new person is very passionate, driven, okay? They could be taking you into a whole new adventure in your love life. All right? You could be learning from this person, developing different skills, okay? But the only thing is, yeah, this definitely is a new connection. This person is impulsive, right? They make a lot of haste decisions. That's why they, again, have a lot of legal issues, have a lot of mental entrapment, self-imposed prison. And some of you guys might be blind to the truth of this new person as well. Because, again, they're also operating at a place of charm. You want romance. You want this imagination, love life. This person is charming you. They definitely think that you're very beautiful. And they're very creative how they're coming in. Okay? Like I said, sometimes you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're already recovering from heartbreak. Things are changing, though. They really are changing. Some of you guys actually might be maturing from this situation that you've been through in the past. And you are healing this heartbreak because there was a third-party interference, all right? There was a lot of things done in the dark, Pisces and Cancer's energy. Like I said, a lot of illusions. But again, some of you guys had fear of walking away because it's somebody that you always known, or you known this person since childhood. This was a friend of yours that you guys became lovers, or then became married, or whatever it is. Somebody was afraid to walk away. But you had to release that fear and to move on to calmer waters. Get out of this drama-filled relationship. Heal this heartbreak, this betrayal. Yeah, they betrayed you. We all go through it. Nobody's exempt. And when you got to that point, or when you get to that point, you're going to have a turning point in your life. Things are changing for the better. This Two of Cups is upright. You had it in reverse over there. Wherever you're moving to or moving towards, it's going to bring you more stability in your life. But you have to get out of your emotions. Stop being afraid. Fear is an illusion. It's false evidence of being real. And don't be afraid to open up your heart again. Because you get your heart broken, open it up again. But you have to heal in between. You can't just jump from one person to one person to one person. Maybe that's what your person did. Okay, that's that. Don't let it be your story, because they're going to always go on and hurt the next person that they be with because they never had the time to heal. Pisces, you are healing. You're recovering from this third party. Yeah, it brought you a lot of sorrow. It brought you a lot of heartache. But what breaks your heart fixes your vision. Then you learn to pay attention to your intuition. Don't repress your emotions. Say what you gotta say. Letting this person go. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You were dealing with somebody that was very greedy. Okay? Somebody that was overspending, overindulging. Okay? What, Chewy? Here you go, ain't it, Pisces? So you were put in limbo so you can get a whole new view and perspective of your life and the situation. You had to surrender a lot of it to the divine. It was not yours to control. Again, control issues. It was not yours to manage. You can't manage other people. You can't dictate to other people. Only thing you can control is your reaction, your emotions to it. Chewy, what are you doing? We about to go to bed because you're driving me crazy. Go lay down. 3 of Wands. You need to be patient. Okay? Because what is coming in for you is at a distance. It is at a horizon. Okay? Maybe you were at distance from this person, your new person. You were playing small. Now you definitely need to pay attention to your foresight. Okay? Things are progressing. Things are progressing. They may not be progressing as fast as you want them to. Okay? Give this new lover a chance. Because again, you got new love here. Still work on yourself in the process. You can heal with somebody. Can't make it up. You have new love and release your ex. And they were stuck together. So some of you guys are very stuck in your heart about this situation. You might be having a comparison between the new lover and the ex. Don't do that. Remember what the ex put you through. Don't project that onto somebody new. Okay? You could have somebody that want to come back around and mend the old relationship. 6 of Cups. This is somebody that you have a lot of nostalgia memories with. Good memories with. Somebody that you might have known for your childhood. Okay? Somebody that, again, was your friend that you celebrated with. Okay? That you hung out in social groups with. Okay? Somebody that you did not even know you were You're manifesting. You're bringing this in. This person also was throwing magic your way. Sex magic. They also find you, Pisces, to be very resourceful. Like I said, you make things happen. For some of you guys, they were very codependent on you. You have to continue working on yourself, working on your success. It is a progress. It is a process. Know and maintain that willpower to be determined to move on from this situation and heal from whatever you went through. It did not happen to you. It happened for you. All right? Some of you guys are dealing with somebody now that is a good businessman, an authoritative figure, a father figure, divine masculine. This person means business. They're very structured. This is what is coming in. Okay? This also could be you getting very structured. You're going to get some type of communication. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or this is you. You're going to get some type of communication about somebody becoming a new father, opening up a business. Okay? There's also some type of authority as well. Before I end this, what is that Emperor card? You could be getting some type of order. What is this? You're getting some type of clarity or some type of news about some type of confusion that went on in a home. Okay? This could have been dealing with somebody that you could have felt, or they could have felt that they took advantage of you or you took advantage of them. Has to do with finances. Okay? You could feel like you're being poorly judged or not judged correctly by a situation. Again, for some of you guys, this is an authority figure that is stepping in. Some type of news that is coming in. You could be getting news about a home. You could be getting news that somebody's moving in with somebody. You could be getting news that somebody is becoming a new father. Whatever it is definitely going to have you in your feelings for a little bit, okay? But it is going to give you clarity. You're going to say, I knew the truth all along. I knew that They were, be patient. Some of you guys could be getting news from this responsible person that you guys are going to move. This person might be helping you move, get a new home. So this will be a celebration. Pay attention to your intuition. Somebody could be using divination abuse to spy on you. Could be a Scorpio or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody's doing something behind the scenes, very silently. Because they're trying to take some type of action. What is this action? Looks like court action. Yeah, in this card, somebody's pregnant. The Sun card. Yep, 8 of Cups. You're ending a cycle. It's almost like you knew, even though you didn't want to believe it at first, that somebody was sending you a lot of negative energy. A lot of things happen because somebody was sending magic your way. Hold you in bondage, keep you confused, keep you in your emotions. Some of you guys could have a son or a daughter with this person. Yeah, but you're trying to mind your business and heal. You're still trying to heal from this situation, okay? With Aquarius energy, you're trying to remain hopeful and keep up the faith. To go into a new direction. Because you just want to be happy. And you realize, even though for some of you guys, you might wanted to hold on to the situation in the beginning. But now you're realizing it's best for you to walk away. You're glad that you did walk away because it caused nothing but a whole bunch of confusion. For the 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, you walked away because it was nothing but confusion. You were dealing with somebody that was emotionally immature, unbalanced. Maybe they accused you or you cheated on them. I feel like this was going back and forth, tit for tat. But somebody had to take the responsibility. Nobody wanted to, you know, claim their wrongs here. And for some of you guys, you're like, fuck it. I am what you call me. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you say about me. I am me. I know who I am. And you're walking away. And you're going to start a whole new situation somewhere else after you focus on you first. But somebody really can't move on from you. They really can't. Oh, Pisces and Aquarius readings always are the best, I tell you. They can't move on, Pisces. Or you can't. Justice in reverse. Like I said, somebody's going to be hearing some news about some legal matters, a divorce, legal papers, or a court visit. Some of you guys are dealing with a child. Somebody took a gamble or risk. Partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. All right. They gambled you. Or you gambled them. Somebody did not honor a commitment. Somebody did not honor a marriage, soulmate energy, sharing goals, long-term happiness. Somebody did not honor it. They took a risk instead. And now they got some legal situations. They got a pregnancy. They got a divorce, court visits, you name it. Whoever is coming in is going to make you smile, okay? They're going to make you feel very complete, but you need to feel that way being independent by yourself, okay? You're not going to be able to stop smiling with this person because they're going to mean business. You can depend on this person, but you really don't want to depend on anybody. You want to depend on your own happiness first. Some of you guys might have some uncontrollable desires, or that's who you was dealing with. That devil card there. Somebody that's very toxic, karmic, sex energy. Somebody might want to pop up and visit you. They want to call you. They want to knock on your door. They could be riding by your house daily. Okay? Blasting the music. So, you know, again, like I said, somebody's pulling on your heartstrings. Pulling on your heartstrings. Because they know, Pisces, you would do anything for anybody. Alright? They played mind games with you. They took advantage of you. They played with your feelings. Now, some of you guys are going cold. You're going cold. You're going detached. Jealous. Jealous, obsessed. Codependent. Addicted. Talking behind your back. Being envious, petty, attention seeking. They could have said this about you, Pisces. Water sign. Could have been dealing with another sub-water sign. Or they have it in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody searching you online, thinking about you, watching you. Okay? Or you doing this to somebody, but they could be blocked. You could have blocked them. They could have blocked you. Fire sign is here as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I stop when Spirit tells me to stop. Alright? Again, someone tried to dampen your fire for yourself. Your fire for life. Your flame to go on. They wanted you to be all about them. Okay? Pregnancy, what I tell you. Somebody is pregnant. And whoever is pregnant might have did this to entrap this person. Alright? You could be a mother figure. You could be pregnant. For a lot of you, I feel like your person got somebody else pregnant. Like I said, you need to focus on self-love, Pisces. This is who you need to be in love with first. Accept them. You need to accept the situation, this person for who they are, what has happened, what is transpiring, what's unraveling, what has been revealed. Now it's time for you to set intentions, your own manifestations, okay? And take a little spa day. Have your self-treatment. Have self-awareness, all right? 2 more, Spirit. 2 more, Pisces. Twin flames. Some of you guys, this was your twin flame, okay? But the people can change. Your twin flame is supposed to show you. It's supposed to show you how to love yourself. Okay? You also have karmic here. Shared feelings, mirror emotions, your other half, reflection of your soul. Maybe you're meeting your twin flame. Maybe you was with your karmic, okay? All right, that's too much. I'm not taking that. Somebody treated you like trash, threw you out like trash, and then wanted to come get you from the trash. All right? Decisions. You got some decisions to make. Holding back, coming towards you, indecisive and procrastinating. Pay attention to the signs. You're hearing signs from songs. Somebody's also trying to reach out to you telepathically. All right? You're having dreams of them, or they're having them of you. Right now, I feel like a lot of you are guarded. You're guarded from this past person and what they have done. Because they're not telling you the truth. Or you're not. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Please remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. I'm out. Bye now.